All right, Darlene. Hey, let's go ahead and end this conversation. You were getting ready to tell me about what now? What was the conversation we had a couple of lessons ago, or last lesson?
Last lesson you were talking about someone that you knew was getting ready to buy a whole new house, and they're on up in age.
Mm-hmm.
And you were saying that yourself personally were trying to figure out at this point in your life. You said this is the best place you've been in. You don't owe anybody, and you're just trying to figure out how you're just going to coast the rest of your time and not have to, and basically enjoy the rest of your life instead of
smell the roses.
Around, yes, and instead of trying to continuously work to pay for something that you just don't want to anymore. You're tired and ready to just to roll out.
Exactly.
And so I started thinking that this house that I'm currently in, I owe less than $50,000 on it.
Okay.
And I was going to take this house and turn it into a rental, and I wanted another house, and I wanted a bigger house.
Mm-hmm.
And after thinking about what you said, I'm in my mid-50s, and I just had to regroup and think about what's going on around me. What's going on around me is that there are houses going up for $400,000 and $500,000. They don't have near the land that I have.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1.5 acres.
Whoa!
They're building on less than an acre or just right at an acre for this enormous amount of money. The bedrooms, I have right now a 3-bedroom, 2-house bath. I mean a 3-bedroom, 2 bathroom, and my basement is unfinished. So I'm thinking, why am I going to go and spend all this money on a new home that I'm not going to get near what I have right here? I need to fix my house up and stay in my house. Make this the oasis that I want it to be because I love my location.
Mm-hmm.
All I need is some upgrades.
There you go. All right.
All I need to do is upgrade my house. That's ridiculous for me to be spending. Going out and getting another 30-year mortgage, that's ridiculous.
Right. Let's say it's $500,000.
Some odd years old trying to still pay that mess off. No,
hey,
I'm done.
I'm
staying in my house.
And recessions that come up that put you in a financial bind when that recession hits again. So let me ask you this question. The houses are selling for $500,000. You got to get financed, and by the time you pay it back, you're going to pay back $750,000. So you're going to go out and borrow $750,000 for 4 walls. When you got 4 walls, you only go $50,000. Let's do the numbers. Let's do the ROI because you know I'm an ROI guy. So you owe $50,000. What is the ROI, your return on your investment, if you paid that $50,000 off? What's your monthly payment?
My monthly payment is not just say $950.
Oh my gosh, $950. They can't even get that here for. We can't even get that for. I got a 1-bedroom, 1 bath for $900. And I keep the rent cheap, but that's only a 1-bedroom studio, and that's big. But see what $900 does. You got a big old house for $900. Yeah. All right, so let's see what the ROI is. Remember, the formula for ROI is what?
My profit divided by my investment.
Now, when we talking about a landlord, you got to take that monthly payment times 12.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're right. You're right. I'm just getting you to think a little further.
12
mm-hmm.
is $11,400.
Now, what I want you to do is pay your loan off. So, is your loan closer to 50 or is it closer to 60?
Oh no, it's less than 50.
Okay, so
I just said 50 for even number.
Let's do 50 then. Divide that by 50,000. Let's see what your return is if you paid off your loan and you took that $950 and you put it in your bank account each and every month. Instead of sending it to Bank of America, you put it to the Bank of Darlene.
Guess how much it is? 23%.
Oh, wait a minute now. Are you earning 23% ROI on any of your investments right now?
No!
So how do you make 23%? You pay your property off. You take the $950, you put it in the bank. How long is it going to take you to get your $50,000 back? Ooh, Terry, stop it. You are a teacher.
Wait. Okay. Oh, let's see, 9. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Now, see, this is real life. Remember we did the case study and the training? Now we're putting it into practicality. So what did you do? Remember, we talked about, okay, here we go. We talked about a 20% ROI. How long does it take to get your money back at a 20% ROI?
5 years.
Good. At 14%, how long does it take to get your money back?
7 years and 2 months.
Right. Now it's starting to make sense. So your ROI, if you paid it off, was how much again? 23%. All right, 23%. So that's a higher percentage than we worked with on any of the case studies. So, man, that's like, okay, ding, 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 ding. That's like the sevens at the casino so far. Let's keep it going. Now, what we're trying to figure out is how long it'll take to get your 50,000 back. So you got to take the 50,000 divided by what?
11,400.
No.
Right?
No. That's your annual. Your monthly.
$950.
There you go. Now we're talking.
Okay.
23% ROI, and how long did it get your money back?
Give me one moment.
No problem.
53 months.
53 months. How long did it take for, again, 20%?
That's 4 years. Okay. For 20%, it took five years.
And you're getting your money back in less time.
Yep.
And you're getting a high ROI.
Yep.
See, the magic of the numbers.
Yeah.
And you can write any check you want for yourself because people don't get this. They tell, hey, don't pay your house off because it's you can do better. Okay, show me. People that say
It's
don't
so funny
pay you.
You should say that, Terry.
Come on.
That's what my mom always told my dad. We don't need to pay the house off because some financial advisor told her that.
Yeah.
And my dad said that doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make any financial sense at all.
But he never went through the math as to why it didn't make any sense.
Maybe he didn't know how. He had good intentions and he had good instincts. Now, here's the nice thing. The people that tell you that don't pay your house off don't have their house paid off. I got all my real estate paid off. I said pay it off.
Yeah.
Stop it, Terry. You just up here financially guruing. You just Robert Kiyosaki and all these gurus. What's that other dude that has the finance? Dave Ramsey and Susie Orman. And you just Susie Orman and Dave Ramsey and on me right now. But I ain't finished because I love my numbers. Let's talk about your rent. Let's say if you did rent it out. Let's see what your return on investment would be. What is rents going for in your area for your property? Close as you can get it.
Well, the one across the street is $1,500, and it's about almost the same size.
All right, let's take $1,500. That's conservative and safe. All right, and so you're going to borrow. How much is the property going for? $500,000? Can we take $500,000? You want to go for 50, 400? What are they selling for?
Let's go 400.
Let's go $400,000. $400,000 investment. Again, if you borrow that at 5%, 6% at the bank, you're going to pay back $600,000. You're going to lose $200,000 of interest to the bank. I don't do that no more. I am the bank. The bank has got plenty of money, plenty of buildings. They're rich. They got rich for people like us. Give them that interest. I don't do that no more. But this ain't about me. I just like teaching. All right, so we're going to borrow $400,000. You're going to get $1,500 a month. Could you tell me what your return on investment would be if you decided to rent your property out at $1,500 a month? You go borrow $400,000. Or what you going to pay cash for that $400,000? Excuse me for jumping ahead of myself.
Oh no, I'll borrow the four.
You'll finance it?
I'm financing.
See, that's what everybody does. Why? The financing is easy, and the bank says, hey, look, we'll finance you. Fat cats get fatter. So your ROI is for being a landlord.
Okay, hold on. Doing numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your annual profit?
I got 5%.
Okay. What's your annual profit, just to make sure? The 1,500 times 12, 18,000.
18,000.
Exactly. All right. So how do we calculate ROI? What's the formula?
It is your profit divided by your investment.
So what am I going to put in the calculator first?
$18,000.
Uh-huh. And you're going to divide it by what?
400,000.
Because that's your investment. Profit divided by investment. And what did you come up with the ROI?
5%.
5%. So you're going to go out and make 5% because you're going to go borrow some money from the bank, and you still got a monthly payment you got to make to the bank. We're assuming that you paid cash in this situation. If you paid cash, you get 5% ROI on your money. That's about probably a little bit more than what the bank's giving. All right, so you're an investor. Now, you know my next question, Darlene. How long is it going to take you to get your money back? How long is it going to take to get that $400,000 back? At $1,500 a month. Man, that's probably like 100 years.
Oh, wait a minute. Right? Wait.
I'm going to just guess 18. Again, that's if you pay in cash. You're going to borrow, you're going to take $400,000 out your bank account, and you're going to get $1,500 a month. How long would it take?
22 months.
No, it's got to be longer than that.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay.
All right, so we're going to take what's the investment is 400, and you're going to divide it by 1,500, right? 400,000
Right.
divided by 15.
Divided 1,500.
That's 18,000 a year, and you got 400,000. That's 20, 30, 25. I'm doing math off my head. You go ahead and continue to use the calculator.
Right. Okay.
That's 450. You're probably about 20. 20 is 360,000. You're about 22 years. You got, what did you get, 22?
Yeah.
Okay, that's years.
18. Yes.
That's 22 years.
Right.
All right, there we go. You were right with the 22.
Right.
So,
That's okay. And let me make sure I did. Let me just ask you, make sure I did this right. So I would have put in $400,000 divided by 1,500, right?
right.
Okay, that's okay.
Or you know what? I told you wrong. That would be months if you did the 1,500. But if you did the annual, which is 18,000, okay, 400,000 divided by 18,000 would give you years. 400,000 divided by 1,500 would give you months.
And that's what I converted it.
Okay.
So yeah, I got I converted it myself because I can't look at that right.
That's all right. No problem. However you want to do it. But see what we're doing right now? You're using numbers and you're getting better and the theories are sinking in. So now if you wanted to put it on paper, I hope you wrote that down. I did also. You got a choice. People say, well, Darlene, we think you should go get a new house and rent yours out. See, they're just talking off emotion and feelings. But you go, you know what, let me put it on paper. If I stay where I'm at and pay my loan off, you're going to make what ROI?
23%.
And then you're going to get your money back in what? How many months? 53.
53, yes, that's right.
53 months. Now, my big question to you, Darlene, is $950. Once you paid off that 50 grand, you got $950 that you got to put into your account.
Yeah.
Are you putting $950 a month in your account now or more?
No.
Less?
I'm not.
You less?
Yeah, less.
Uh-huh. You see, so now we got $950, almost $1,000 every month for forever and ever and ever. A little fallback safety net.
Yeah.
You know, spending money, vacation money. So you pay yourself, make yourself rich. Now, we're going to get a rental property. Everybody says, woo, that new house smell good, look good. You got 30 years of mortgage payments. And if you did that, you're going to get what ROI for renting it out? 5%.
That's right.
5%. And how long is it going to take you to pay that bank back the money you borrowed?
22 months.
22 years now, dear. 22 years.
I mean, 22 years.
Multiply that by 12, that's going to be 240, 260 months of payments. And the bank's going to make $250 of profit off you borrowing that $400,000. Now, I always used to say this. You can go out and borrow $400,000 at 7%, 5%, whatever percent, 4%. But by the time you pay all that money back in interest, that just don't seem like 6% to me. I'm trying to figure that out. I borrow $400, but I'm gonna pay back $650. $250 to the bank. That's why I like being the bank. That's why I like buying notes, Darlene, because when I buy a note, I want that interest. And as a bank, I don't have to fix no toilets. I don't have to deal with contractors. I don't have to deal with tenants. I don't deal with Home Depot and Lowe's. I got no obligation. If someone falls down and they try to sue someone, they don't sue the bank. I don't pay no closing costs as the bank. I don't deal with realtors. I don't pay those commissions, those escrow fees, and those title fees. I want to be the bank. Terry, you gonna make me lose sleep.
The illustration that you did with the money.
Yes, how you like that? How you like that?
Oh my God, that right there, I was like, okay. Well, my thing is, I really want to learn about notes anyway, because that's what happened. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's what happened with my mother's house, and it took us forever to sell it because something happened with the paperwork on that.
Yep.
But anyway. And I think it was sold as a note.
Well, you're probably right. Now that you know me and I've been talking about you know what? That's exactly what somebody did.
I think somebody did that.
Yep. Yeah. And if you'd have known me sooner, I'd said, hey, look, if the note was lost and they can't prove they own it, then your mom got a free house. But that didn't happen anyway. So hopefully it all turned out good. So
it did.
You
After
know,
a long struggle, it all worked out.
It all worked out good. So now, again, this is why I love teaching. This is why I love teaching, because you made me better going through this scenario. It made me cement what I know and what I do. And then you get to see the power, of the coaching program. So tell your husband that he can, and also tell these guys, you said you was like hounding your husband because you had to buy a new what?
I wanted a new house.
And how bad did you beat him up? Because, sometimes y'all can beat us up really bad.
No, I didn't.
Wait a minute. Now, see, you were defensive. You got real defenses on me right there. I can't even finish the story about how we get beat up. Us men get beat up. The women just beat us up, and we're like, babe, look, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, babe, for us to do that. And you say, prove it. But I want a new house. Okay, no, that might not be you. Go ahead.
I think he was relieved when I said.
Hey, could you tell him that, Terry Bontemps, his friend, his buddy, would like a little payment for relieving some of that pressure off him? Because all he want to do is sit down and relax, drink a little wine, have a little drink a little coffee. He's worked hard. He just wants to relax and take a deep breath. Terry, you a mess. I'm having fun. Now, let me tell you what I did, Darlene. I ain't bragging, but I built me a big old nice swimming pool in my backyard. Oh, I got a nice sunroom. It's my recording studio. I done put new tiles. See, I'm a carpenter, too. I know how to do a lot of this stuff. And I didn't do the pool, but, I tore out walls. I put new windows in, new cabinets. And it's like, I like it so I can breathe and relax, paying no payments to the bank.
Right. Yep.
That is the way I wanted to live. And I've been like that ever since I was young. My uncle told me to save my money, buy a house, pay it off. I lost 2 houses to foreclosure, and then I realized what he said made sense. Pay it off.
Yeah.
Well, Terry, you shouldn't pay your house off. It's dumb to pay your house. Okay, run the numbers. You prove to me by the numbers instead of your emotion and your logic and your thinking, because that don't work for me. I'm a numbers person. I'm analytic, number driven. Show me how it makes sense financially.
Yeah.
And if you can't show me, then you just talking. You TED talking. You are, a Toastmaster. Let me put it on paper for you. See, Darlene, I talked about putting it on paper, right? Mm-hmm. We didn't have to put it on an Excel spreadsheet. What did you put those numbers at? Did you just put it on a piece of paper, right?
I did, yeah.
So you can show that to your husband. Hey, babe, you pretty smart.
Yeah, I can't wait to show him this.
All right. See, this is why I wanted to record this, Darlene. Isn't it powerful?
It is powerful.
Yes, it is. And again, I can't wait to get you on video for you to start talking about all those great things you're doing, because we went through these numbers and you use your intellect, you use your smartness to go out there and blow up the world. And lead them kids some generational wealth and the grandkids and everything. That's what I'm saying. See, that's what we got to do. See, in order to build wealth, you have to know how wealth is built.
That's
That's it. All right, I'm getting off my soapbox because I sound like I'm getting ready to do a seminar. Sound like I'm up at that real estate club that I met you at again, you know?
Oh, my goodness.
It's time for me to go jump in my pool. Drop the mic. Good talking to you, Darlene. And you know your next assignment. I'll send you the link when I post this. Matter of fact, and you can give it to your husband along with that piece of paper and it says, wow, look at what my investment into Terry Bond Tips has turned into.
Amen.
And this is just the start. This is just the start. It ain't the end.
I gotcha.
All right, Darlene. Good talk to you again.
Have a good weekend.
You do the same. Bye-bye.
Okay.